my days. Bro, what are police cars gonna actually do though? Nah! Nah, bro! Oh, nah, bro! Bro, you generally can't do nothing about that! Yo! Yo, this guy's on a rampage, bro! Oh my days! This guy's on GTA, bro. Real free online mode. Has a whole tank, bro. No, that's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. Nah, chat, that's crazy. Chat, that's crazy. Nah. Are you gonna stop? How would you stop that though? Bro, running, trying to get every single footage, bro. How do you stop that though? How do you actually stop that though? Real. Oh my days, bro. Nah, man. Wait, no way he let off a shot. No way. They could, no, there's just no way. Nah, bro. That's wild. That is wild. That is wild. The wildest tank chase ever caught on camera. Bro, so this is a reoccurring thing, bro. People actually do this. Nah, bro.
A 57-ton tank and ran it through a city. This is the story of Sean Nelson.
Oh no. Oh yeah. We saw that. Yeah, we saw that.
San Diego.
Yeah, we saw that. No way! Nah, bro. This gonna be tough. Oh my days. Yo! Nah, this tough, bro. Hold on. I think he's trying to what,
It's
bro?
May 17th, 1995.
1995.
San Diego, California. The evening sun burns down on streets that are already busy with rush hour traffic. At the California National Guard Armory in Linda Vista, the gate stands open. All seems routine and harmless. But then, a man in a van pulls in. Nobody stops him. Nobody asks questions. He doesn't belong there, but he knows exactly
that's tough.
what he's about to do. His name is Sean Timothy Nelson.
Sean
35
Timothy
years of
Nelson.
age, currently a plumber, former army veteran.
So,
A man whose life has been unraveling for years.
Now he could be going through something though, chat. He could be going through that what do you call it, PTSD or I don't know. Like he could be going through some shit.
His marriage
You never
fell apart.
know.
His small plumbing business collapsed with
Oh
tools,
nah, yeah.
utilities
Oh
cut.
nah.
A motorcycle crash left his back broken and his spirits bitter.
Oh,
He dug
nah.
a pit in his backyard, convinced he'd find gold. Neighbors watched him mow his lawn at midnight. Police
What the
visits,
hell?
hospital lawsuits, eviction threats.
Yeah, he going through
his
something, man.
whole existence sinking into debt and despair.
He going through something.
Nelson
something.
also had a past that mattered that night. He trained at Fort Knox, served in the army in Germany. He
Damn.
knew tanks, knew their controls, their weight, their limits. For him, these steel beasts parked in the armory were not mysteries, but old acquaintances. That evening, Nelson breaks the locks on 3 hulking M60 patent tanks.
Yo!
Climbs inside one and throws the switch.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The inside of a tank looks tough though. I ain't gonna lie though. This looks tough, bro.
The diesel coughs, then roars. Threads clank. The fence doesn't slow him down. And just like that, a city becomes a...
Nah, bro. This guy's really putting the city on free rail. How's your stream going? I've literally like I started like what? When did I start streaming again? I started literally yesterday. So I'm just new to this. Like you literally coming into a new stream, bro. You're coming into a new stream today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now we low key.
M60 is a Cold War brute.
Nah,
7
bro.
tons,
You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of like doing this, you know?
and armor thick enough to shrug off rifles
Nah.
and handguns like mosquitoes. Tonight, the weapons aren't loaded.
Oh my days.
Fact that will save countless lives. But the tank itself is a weapon. Mass, speed, and steal.
Yeah, he still can
Nelson
kill someone,
goes
bro.
into the neighborhood. At first, people stare confused. Maybe it's a parade, maybe it's training. Then you see what he does next. The destruction begins
Oh,
small.
nah,
A
bro.
traffic light folds like paper. A hydrant explodes, sending a guy.
Nah, bro.
A line of parked cars disappears beneath the treads, crushed flat into the asphalt.
Oh my.
Utility poles snap, entire blocks go dark.
Yo.
Scramble. Squad cars chase.
What can you do, though? What can you do against a tank, bro? That's like the final boss of the road. What can you actually do? Maybe a tractor. Maybe a tractor with 12 wheels. Maybe. But a tank, bro. An actual physical army tank. Bro, come on, bro.
Bouncing off the tank screen.
Look what he just did to that van, bro.
But it's pointless. Pistols.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This music got me doing this, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Shotguns. Nothing. Police helicopters.
No, bro. Oh
Like catching a
my
monster as it
days.
carves through San Diego's grid.
He's smoking. He's
Pilot's
smoking.
voice, strained but steady.
Oh my
rolling the
days.
videotape.
Cha.
The tank is fully equipped. We don't know if it's loaded. That's the question tearing through every command post. Is the main gun live?
Have somebody get a hold of the armory and find out if this thing is loaded, if he can actually do any damage with it other than killing people by running them over.
If it is, downtown could become a war zone in seconds. Nobody knows at the time, and nobody can risk making assumptions.
Nah,
On the
bro.
ground, options vanish. Spike strips won't work. Barricades mean nothing.
Do you see any way that we can stop this thing?
Well, no, I don't, to be honest with you.
Everywhere Nelson goes, he aims for structure. Sign, poles, fences, parked.
Nah, this guy, low. He could be bored. He could be bored though. He could be bored though. Oh my days.
Doesn't care if they're near either.
Oh my
Civilians scattered from
days.
sidewalks, parents
Nah.
dragging kids, drivers abandoning cars.
Oh my
At
days,
one point,
bro.
officials even consider the unthinkable, calling the Marines for helicopters. But missiles flying in a city with a population of 1 million? That's too risky. There has to be another way. The rampage stretches across Kearney, Mesa,
Nah, bro.
onto surface.
Whoa. Look how much area this tank took. So it looks like he... Wait. Did he start here? Or did he start here? I think he started here. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my days, bro. He's going in circles, chat. He's going in circles, chat. Nah, bro.
And into commercial zones. Nelson
Oh
plows
my
through a
days.
marquee, smashes through fences, carves a scar through asphalt. Reporters tally the damage later.
He low-key drifting it though. I ain't gonna lie, he low-key drifting it. He low-key drifting it though. Low-key.
Vehicles destroyed, power cut to nearest.
Bro? Nah, that is wild, bro.
5,000 homes, whole intersections reduced to wreckage.
Oh
From
my
the air,
days.
it looks surreal. A Cold War
Oh
rolling past
oh
shopping
my
plazas
days.
and taco shops. For 23 minutes, San Diego is a live-action war movie with no script, no stunt doubles, and no way to know how it ends.
This guy is not stopping,
Nelson
bro.
turns the tank towards the freeway.
Oh no!
California State Route 163, a ribbon of traffic that cuts through the heart of the city. Families heading home.
No,
commuters already
please.
late. The tank
Oh
climbs
my days.
the
The Fed,
on-ramp,
the police.
roars into
Oh,
the pavement,
bro.
Traffic scatters in every direction. Nelson heads for the center divide, tries to cross into oncoming
The music.
lanes.
Oh!
A brutal move. 57 tons cross into oncoming. Nelson heads for the center divide, tries to cross into oncoming lanes. It's a brutal move. 57 tons grinding up a concrete barrier 3 feet tall.
Nah,
For a
bro.
moment, it looks like he'll make it. Then physics wins. The tank tilts, track slipping, and comes to a dead stop.
Nah,
Stuck on the
bro.
median, half on the side, half on the other. For the first time that night, the city has an opening. Police swarm. Officers clamber onto the hall, boots sliding.
Oh, nah, bro.
Below them, the freeway is frozen. Drivers watching from cars, cameras rolling, kids pressed against the windows. The hatch is locked.
Bro, what would you do? What would you do, chat, if you saw this in real life? What would you do if you saw this in real life, chat? What would you actually do? I know for a fact, I ain't gonna lie. That's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Bolt cutter slice. A circle of steel becomes an open wound. Inside, Nelson keeps fighting. He jerks the controls.
Someone put something in the chat. You know, I actually like this. What's up, Sela? So can I show you some of my work? Oh, hold on. Where are you from?
The hatch opens. Nelson is mortally wounded.
Nah.
Incredibly, no one else.
Look how much police there are, bro. Hundreds of police.
Not a single driver.
Oh my days.
Not a single officer. Not a single bystander is killed.
Good.
The only casualty of the San
It's
Diego
him.
tank rampage is the man who started it.
Damn.
By morning, the city looks like a battlefield. Hydrants still gushing, asphalt scarred, poles snapped.
Oh
into,
my days,
vehicles
bro.
flattened into scrap. The bill climbs into the millions. The district attorney rules the shooting justified. If Nelson had broken free, lives would have been lost. Critics argue about tear gas, negotiation, less lethal weapons. Supporters say you don't gamble with 57 tons of steel.
Facts.
The National Guard takes the heat as well. Why were their tanks parked behind a chain link fence with no guards on duty?
That's true. That is true. That is true. That is true.
From dozens of armored vehicles.
That is true.
By the following year, California's tanks are moved to secure places far from city streets and curious trespassers. As for Nelson, the story resists neat answers. Autopsy reports show alcohol in his blood.
Oh, so he was drunk doing this, man. This looks tough. But I ain't gonna lie though, Sela. Nigga, I'm broke.
Recall that drug use,
It's tough.
years of decline. Neighbors remember his odd habits and his bitterness. Everyone agrees on one thing. This wasn't political. It wasn't ideological. Just
So
one
why did he
man's
do it then?
collapse made catastrophic by the machine he chose.
Nah,
For
bro.
those who lived through it, the memories are vivid. Families watching from overpasses, TV screens lighting up with live helicopter footage. The surreal sight of a tank chewing through their city. One resident later said, it felt like the war had come to San Diego.
Bro, nigga really bought World War III. For real, nigga really bought World War III here, bro. What's going on?
Image of the
Who's he
tank
beefing? Who's he fighting?
helpless at last.
What's the war?
Burned into the city's collective memory. What stops a tank in a city?
Concrete.
Not bullets, not roadblocks, not squad cars. In
Concrete.
San Diego, it was physics. Concrete, traction, and gravity.
Crazy.
For 23 minutes in 1995, everyday life collided with Cold War steel. It wasn't a battlefield overseas. It wasn't a training exercise.
Nah, that's
It was a
that
plumber
that
from
that,
down the
that
streets,
that's sticky, bro.
honed in armor, making his private
That's
war
sticky, bro. That's
like
sticky.
nightmare. It was an event so bizarre that years later, it's spoken of in the same breath as other
What is going on here?
strange rampages, like the Killdozer in Colorado.
We gotta react to that one next.
Sometimes the most dangerous thing isn't a foreign enemy, it's one of your own.
Facts. W vid.